5 things you need to let go of to accelerate your path to success. That's the topic we'll be discussing in this video. Let's discuss some behaviors we need to stop in order to accelerate our progress towards what we want in life. If you strongly desire something, it's perfectly normal to engage in certain rituals to attain it. However, there are also things we should avoid. Remember, we don't attract what we want, but what we are. So as long as we continue to be what we don't want, we keep it in our lives. It's clear that we need to minimize these aspects. Let's start our journey with the first point. First and foremost, we need to stop complaining and blaming ourselves and others. I heard from Mario Levy on the Ons Sos Vardi program, which was presented by Amit Umit, Mario Levy, and Iskender Pala. When you point your finger at someone in blame, you should realize that the remaining 3 fingers are pointing back at yourself. He concluded the topic by saying that the negativity you see in others actually reflects the situation you choose to see from within yourself. So we can't complain about why this is happening to me. We can't say, this person did this to me, so I couldn't do that. The environment is bad, the government can't manage the economy, and so on. These complaints may be completely valid at times, and complaining might be a specific solution in certain situations. However, continuing with life by turning the complained about thing into an excuse without seeking a solution is essentially perpetuating the issue. Because as we continue to operate with this mindset, we amplify the role of the complained about thing in our lives, leading to the creation of what we call blockages. The first step is therefore crucial. We must stop constantly complaining and blaming ourselves and others. As the Stoics discuss, there will certainly be things we cannot change immediately, but what can I change in myself right now? Just starting to work on my mindset is progress. What can I do to align myself with my goal? This mindset will be very important and beneficial. The second behavior to abandon is trying to explain yourself. When I realized and changed this, I can't tell you how much my life improved. My job, financial situation, interpersonal relationships, emotional connections, all of these visibly improved when I reached the realization that I don't need to explain myself to everyone. Of course, I'm not saying spend the entire day with just 3 sentences. I'm not suggesting that you don't share anything with anyone. But at least in the initial stages, while you're on the path you believe in, don't allow others to exploit your energy by sharing too much. You'll understand how powerful and effective this is once you start implementing it. Let's reconsider from this perspective. If we have the potential to attract everything into our lives, what are we doing every time we speak? We are activating our emotions. We are even triggered based on the responses we receive. And when that happens, we create a clutter of thoughts along with all those emotions. This state of clutter also reflects in our behavior, leading us to stumble on the path toward our desire. There are always people around you who do this, people who share every development in their lives. The things they share never go as they wish. Their beliefs vanish before reaching any conclusion. They absorb something from everything they hear, and eventually they realize that they continue their journey with a vibration completely different from their initial thoughts. Sometimes they can't even see that. Their minds are cluttered with a million things. The confusion prevents them from making a decision. Our minds, if we allow it, will want to process every piece of information it encounters. If we use it in a balanced and useful way, we benefit greatly. However, if we lose control, we often suffer more harm than benefit. As we dive into chaos, we invite more chaos, and we deviate from our true purpose. In fact, meditation plays a beneficial role here as well. Breathing, simply observing thoughts. Allowing them to come and go creates awareness. It makes it easier for us to see what we unconsciously attract into our lives. The YouTube algorithm is also like the law of attraction. It presents you with what you like and approve. Without realizing it, you're also doing a favor to like-minded people, because this way, the video you find useful becomes more accessible to others who might need it. In short, if you find the content helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell below. The third behavior to let go of: stop hanging out with negative people. This is an obvious truth that negative people have a draining effect on our energy, or more precisely, they lower our vibration. However, I understand that for some of you, removing such people from your life can be challenging. Some of these individuals may be family members, childhood friends, or people you miss when you're not close. But just like the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Here too, by staying close to these negative individuals, you tend to lean towards the lower, negative side. As you surrender to their negative attitudes, you start resembling them. So think about it. How can you focus on your goals and aspirations when you are constantly surrounded by people who bring down your mood, undermine your enthusiasm, and manipulate you? How can you radiate the abundance vibration with these individuals around? Distance yourself from what you can let go of. To ensure that what you can't let go of doesn't affect you, start gradually developing some routines that keep you separate from them. Initially, there might be things that motivate you. Then, as you see progress, motivation will come from within. In fact, what is called motivation will be out of your agenda because you will have established inner discipline. Instead of the negativity of negative individuals affecting you, your positive transformation might even influence them positively. Of course, caution is also necessary in situations involving jealousy. Keep this in mind as well. The fourth thing to let go of is to stop feeling fear and doubt. You might say, I can't experience a state of certainty. My mind is constantly filled with doubts and fears, so I can't take action. In fact, you're just like everyone else. These are feelings that we all experience. They're not unfamiliar. The attitude we need to adopt here is to focus on why you want that desired outcome, what it will make you feel. How will it make you feel in its current state? It might not be something that you can say, it happened now, in an instant. It's something that unfolds over time. So bring your future life to life. Live the you that you want to be with your real emotions. As you repeat this, you'll notice it becoming easier. Over time, you'll first make peace with feelings of fear and doubt, and then you'll see them disappear. A solution-oriented approach also requires practice. If you've become accustomed to being skeptical, hesitant, and living passively, crossing over to the other side can take some time. Allow yourself that time, but do it without giving up on working on yourself. If you act thinking, what if it doesn't work? What if I can't do it? I guarantee you it will never happen. Because if you radiate insecurity, if you radiate that vibration, how do you expect the vibration of confidence to come to you? How can you make achieving your goals seem possible in your mind? Life is full of surprises, both pleasant and unpleasant. But one thing I know, until you say, I am becoming, you can never become. I know there are times when you feel discord, struggle too much, and experience stress. Obstacles come up. Sometimes they come up because you summon them, but in the end, they come up. Do you ever find yourself in doubt? But keep saying it's happening. Keep saying I am becoming. Keep saying I am. As you continue to say this and live it in every cell of your body, in every cell of your brain, your words change the vibrational frequency. Affirmations, when repeated persistently in a certain order and within a certain time frame, start attracting positive results into your life. Changing your subconscious mind takes time, yes, but if you consciously think positively, focus on solutions and growth, and as you start seeing results, if there are no major traumas in your subconscious mind, things will change. The situation changes, your self-definition changes, your energy changes, your vibrational frequency changes. Eventually, you find yourself living your desires, and for that, you don't have to wait too long. If our subconscious tricks us into negativity, inertia, finding the negative, and seeking excuses, why don't we use it against itself to guide us towards positivity, action, finding solutions, and seeing the positive? We say we are deceiving ourselves, but I wonder which one is real. How true is pessimism? In the end, if we want to get somewhere, we need to establish internal harmony no matter what. And the final point, abandon sexual activities. This may sound harsh. While the purpose of life includes the continuation of the species, how can one give this up? Of course, it doesn't mean never being with anyone again. An often cited example is athletes, competitors, and boxers preparing for major tournaments or the Olympics. They abstain from sexual activities for a few months before these events. They do this to keep their competitive spirit alive, channeling their inner strength towards their goals to increase their chances of success. Napoleon Hill discusses the concept of sexual transmutation in his book, Think and Grow Rich. As mentioned in Kundalini and yoga practices, the potential of sexual energy in the sacral chakra is so powerful that, when consciously directed, it processes the energy that would create new individuals within oneself. If you can learn not to waste this energy, to retain it, and transform it internally, you gain access to an almost infinite source for your desires, dreams, and reaching your major goals. This energy becomes one with your inner being and the existence beyond you, merging with the universe. By mastering this, you capture a wonderful resonance, turning yourself into the most powerful magnet within and aligning with the universe. To reiterate, I am not saying never engage in sexual intercourse again. What I'm trying to convey is not to unnecessarily waste this great potential within you until you reach your goals and dreams. Understand that it can be transformed, and when transformed, it attracts almost miraculous results. Life, the universe, is truly peculiar. We are trying to learn and understand with our limited intellectual existence as best as we can. Thank you for watching the video. Take good care of yourself. Glad you are here.